Hi, I'm Tim with FaithWorks here today, talking with Anthony Ballestero. He is the North American Missions Director for the Florida District. And so we wanted to just talk a little bit about, we started with you in 2019 when you came on board as the director. And so we partnered on a lot of different projects, a lot of different things. But I guess start by just telling me a little bit about your vision for North American missions in the District of Florida, and what you guys are trying to accomplish there through that.
Well, Tim, it's great to be on the podcast with you. And our vision for the Florida District is to plant a work in every city
Yeah.
in the state of Florida. A preaching point, a daughter work, or a self-governing church. To date, we have 230 churches, and that includes our self-governing churches, our preaching points, and daughter works. A preaching point is a work that meets once a month. Daughter work meets once a week.
Okay.
And self-governing churches are recognized by the United Pentecostal Church.
Yeah.
That's kind of our full status,
Yeah.
what we're pushing every church for. The preaching point and daughter works are to explore the option of maybe establishing a self-governing church.
Yeah. So you've had obviously cities that you've identified as needing a church, and so to be able to partner with you guys on that, obviously it's been an honor for us to partner with you because we are a faith-based company, and so anything we can do to grow the kingdom, we're all about that. But we have partnered with you on your website, and I know with that you obviously have to do kind of multiple things at once. It's not just a single audience you're trying to reach, but your vision there is, I don't know if it's in multiple phases. We're trying to reach multiple cities and plant churches there, but also connect resources to pastors and things like that. So talk a little bit about what the website can accomplish in doing that, what you're using it for.
The website is helpful to me because when I travel and I go to sectional conferences or camp meeting or different district events, or I'm talking with pastors, it's easy for me to send the link to them, and they can go to that link and they can either get resources for church planners if they are a church planner or they're considering the possibility, or they can also look at target cities there, or they can look at our process, which is the flow from preaching point to daughter work to self-governing, and just get an idea of our overall vision. So it's really twofold. It helps both in-house for those that are a part of our district, but also people from other states that may be thinking about moving or planning a church in Florida. They can go to our website and check things out.
Awesome. And then we've worked with you on some direct mail pieces as well. And, part of that, it's not just a one solution thing. You have a lot of needs for the district, obviously. So talk a little bit about that, using some of the direct mail campaigns that we've worked on with you.
So we do a couple of things with direct mail. And by the way, partnering with FaithWorks has been one of the best things that I've done as a director, because it's taken a huge load off of me to try to outsource promotions, things, and piece things together. FaithWorks, which I highly recommend anyone, whether church or district, use, can take anything from your website to your social media to your direct mail and do all of it for you and make it work together. For instance, we've done direct mail pieces with a QR code that people could scan, and it can take them to the website, or they can scan and it will take them to our social media. Those direct mail pieces will go out to all 230 of our churches. They will, one, help remind pastors that we're raising money for our CFC campaign, or two, sometimes we just do a highlight on a church planner to say, pray for this couple. Our testimonials, maybe 3 or 4 pastors who have been big supporters of CFC, and we'll have their testimonials there so that every pastor in our district can pick it up, look at it, and kind of see what's what the district is promoting, what we're doing.
Yeah.
We shared our vision there. And so we use it pretty strongly in the fall to promote CFC, and then in the spring as CFC is wrapping up, as a reminder, and then as a tool of celebration to say, we raised whatever the amount was that we raised the past year. So the direct mail has been great, and great that you all don't just handle the social media part, which if I had had somebody in-house doing that, they could have done social media for me, but they would be outsourcing direct mail and so, but you being able to do the website, the direct mail, and the social media piece has really been a huge...
kind of an all-in-one, one-stop shop for a lot of marketing needs. Now, I think what we've been talking about so far is resources for maybe churches, pastors, things like that. You're also direct mailing to pastors, but talk a little bit about more, you are also a ministry that is dependent on the funds from outside of not just ministers and churches, but outside people, giving into that to help grow churches. So talk a little bit about, I guess, the social media side and how that is helping you guys to reach beyond, I guess, more front-facing, reaching beyond just the church itself.
So, well, my experience with our social media, and we've used it strongly to, we've promoted target cities, but probably more strongly to promote our church planners so that people who do want to support us financially can see where their money's going to.
Yeah.
So more than just an ask for an offering, we do a lot of highlighting, this is what your money is going towards, but we do it in the sort of way that we do testimonials from the church planners to say, share a miracle report and say, thank you for your giving to CFC, so that people see that in Coral Springs, Florida, there's a Portuguese pastor who has benefited from your giving to CFC, or in Miami or Tampa, and so I don't know what the reach is beyond our district. You guys may be able to identify that behind the scenes. I do know that we have had people from other states that have reached out to me as a result. They go on, to see what we're doing, to see what our target cities are. And I hope one day that we could get some funds from, outside of the state as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I guess if you were talking to someone today that's, looking for marketing solutions like that, what would you say about working with us, maybe the communication side of it, the responsiveness, things like that?
So, it's a joy to work with FaithWorks. It's easy. The staff is friendly. For us, it's as easy as once a year we do a touch base where we talk about the vision for the new year. And of course, they need to know what vision that I have for the year, what our theme's going to be, what we want to focus on, who we want to focus on, what cities, what churches. And so we can put all of that together, and then your team creates it. They create the slides, they create, they help us, even if we send an appeal out and get little short video clips, you all take the clips, put them together, put the verbiage together, and do the posting. And all I have to do is, whether it's once a month or once a quarter, they will send me a proof deal, and I'll go through all of the slides. And if there's something that needs to be edited, we'll edit it. It's a very easy, very quick process. And then they just run with it, and they do all the posting. And so that the pressure that it takes off of me so that I can focus on other things is great. So
awesome.
I would highly recommend, especially if you're involved in district work, not just with NAM, children's ministry, ladies ministry, FaithWorks really understands our culture, and they understand our church culture and what we're doing from the local district level all the way to the national level. so that they're able to kind of incorporate all those ideas, the vision, the theme, and then they're able to put that into something that would reflect my vision and the vision of our team and send it out. But we always have the ability to proof that and change anything along the way. So it's a very simple process and easy to work with.
Awesome. Well, it was great talking with you today. We are a church growth solution company, but we are also a district growth
Yeah.
solution company. We offer for businesses, districts, churches, really a lot of different areas that we partner with. So if you'd like to be to partner with us and help to grow your church or district, you can visit us at faithworksimage.com, and we'd love to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Honored.